I think the biggest concern that I can see is around the opening of schools, where the government's modelers have indicated that, in their view, opening schools, both primary and secondary, would probably increase the infection rate characterized by R, this reproduction number, by possibly up to 0.5 or 0.6. Now, that would probably take it above 1, which would mean that we'd start to see a growth in infections again at a time when we're not getting anything like enough protection from the vaccine to mitigate that. So yes, I think there are serious concerns, but I can also see that there are areas where we can look to open things up a bit.
Are citizens now expecting, with the vaccine rollout, that the restrictions should be lifted? Is this a vaccination easing, so to speak?
Yeah, I think to an extent, but the data that we're seeing, and we do surveys on a very regular basis, is that the public are actually still very cautious about opening up, even with the vaccine, and they've recognised, that the vaccine, it's really, really important part of the way that we're going to get out of this, but it's not a panacea. It's not, you can't rely on the vaccine for all sorts of reasons. And I think I've been pretty impressed, actually, with the way that the public has accepted this, So they recognise that the vaccine is not 100% effective. We still don't know how effective it is in preventing transmission, for example. And that obviously we have to concern ourselves with these variants that may be resistant to the vaccine. And of course, the higher the rate of infection in the population, the more likely it is that you'll get one of these mutant strains that actually then can escape the vaccine. So I think people, and I've been vaccinated myself, at least I've had the first dose, and I and people who I talk to as well, are still, very, very careful and cautious about social distancing and so on. And I think rightly so. So it's kind of like cautious optimism. We do see a way out of it,